is Mel Simpson. I'm a captain fishing out of Tampa Bay area. Today I'm going to tie a snook fly, and it's called a Bendback, and there's with a little bit of a twist to it. An ordinary Bendback, what I do is with a number 2 hook, it's about 5/16 of an inch from the front part of the eye. I bend it, and I put a mark on the top of my pliers so I can line it up easily. And then I just bend it with my hand. They're real easy. This is a 3407 mustad hook. So I put a bend in it, and then I bend the eye up. And sometimes the eye breaks with these hooks. But that's basically what you have. You have a turned down eye hook with a bend in it. But since we're fishing it this way, excuse me. So now that I've got the bend in it, and supposedly, let's say I've sharpened it.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So we just start tying the thread on. Run down, slightly down on the curve of the hook a little bit. And then I put a mylar body on it. And palmered slopping feather. And it's a big wide webby feather. Trim off your feather. I usually like to get a little bit off of the side you're going to start on, and you start the concave side back. And I like to tie it on the top. And then I advance the mylar. Tie it off just past the bend, the bend back. Then I take a hold of the schlappen and I pull it back so it lays back as I wrap it. So the feathers all sweep back as I wrap it, and I wrap it in about 1/16 of an inch spacing between each wrap. It doesn't need to be real tight, as if you were wrapping. This is not going right. Sweep it back. Sometimes the feathers have crooked stems, and you have to be careful. They'll wander off and go in the wrong direction, like that one. So in that case, you can go the opposite way and just go ahead and palmer it on, go in the opposite direction. In other words, instead of wrapping it this way, you can wrap it back this way. So continue forward using, like I said, about 1/16 of an inch gaps between each wrap. Sweeping it back all the while as you go forward. The schlappen has nice webby feathers, so they easily will move and lay back. They won't stand up nice and straight as if you were tying a dry fly or something. So you tie it off, trim off the excess, and then the trick to it is you sweep it down. You'll get a few stray ones that'll want to go different ways, but you just keep manipulating it down and it'll sweep down. Go ahead and finish running your thread up to the head, the eye. Turn it upside down. And now you put your wing on. Tie about, for a number 2 hook, I tie about 2 1/4 inch long white and about 1/4 inch longer for the topping, which is whatever color you want to use. The colors really don't matter that much, so olive, gray, just about any color works. Clean this out, clean out the craft fur, sort of get it even. You got about 2 1/4 inch wing. Tie it on the top of your hook. Now you're going to want to build up this head, so you don't need to be concerned about putting too much thread on there, especially if you use small thread like I do, 6/0 or smaller. So you have your white wing, and let's use olive. And now you need a little bit of gills, or as I call it, just a little bit of red on the sides. I use another piece of schlappen, and I use the fuzzy part. You could use a piece of thread, you could use just about anything. I just happen to use this. So you put a little bunch on each side. Tie off your thread. And then put eyes on it. I use all different kinds of colors of eyes. It really doesn't matter. I haven't found one color that was that much better than others. Kind of tricky getting the eyes just right. And then I use the epoxy, 5-minute epoxy. Epoxy on the bottom. And that's pretty much it.